Right, now then, you lot. Welcome to another beer review, and in this one, we're off to God's country. Well, we are in God's country. We're staying in God's country. We are in Yorkshire. That's right, boys and girls, a place full of stone walls and randy sheep and decent breweries. Some of the best breweries out there. And we've got a beer tentatively entitled Don't Mess with Yorkshire. Rhubarb and Custard Pale Ale from Northern Monk in Leeds. Super smashing great. There you go. Clocking in at a mighty 4.5%. As you know, rhubarb is a very northern delicacy. Me, I can't fucking stand the stuff, but don't, it's too acidic. I just don't. I like custard. I like custard, me. It says, don't mess with Yorkshire. No, I won't mess with Yorkshire. But how can you be serious about don't mess with Yorkshire when it's, custard fucking yellow and rhubarb bloody pink? It's like, I don't know, having a big, beefy, burly doorman on a bar dressed in a ballerina's outfit, telling you not to come in. You know what I mean? It's one of them. So, it's not saying anything. So, which is a good thing. It's got an IBU of 20. It's got Centennial, Chinook, and Mosaic in this. And it's a good thing. What I like about this particular Northern Monk can, it hasn't got any useless information about one of their staff on the back. Like a lot of them do. So, well, I've got a beer opener. I don't need that. Obviously, it's a can. Well spotted. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a lot of the Northern Monk cans. It's very much, my name is Mike. I use my hand to wipe my arse after I've had a dump. You know what I mean? It's why? Why do people want to know things like that? But anyway, let's crack it open. Now, there used to be sweets, didn't there? Custard and rhubarb sweets years ago. They're a bit like, about that big, striped. I've got a feeling it's going to be a bit like them. I've got a feeling. And you know what it does? It smells like a jar of them sweets. You're getting lots of sherbety. It does smell like a jar of sweets. It does. If you smell this, boys and girls, you think, bloody hell, it's a jar of sweets. And it is. So I wonder what colour this is going to come out. It is very sweet, sherbety, and it did smell of them sweets. As you can see, it's quite pale. There we go. This was acquired from Morrison's, Mozzers, Morry Bobs, whatever you want to call them. There you go. So, don't mess with Yorkshire. Bit in a glass, as you can see, it's a little bit, murky. You could call it murky. A fluffy sprinkling of headness to it. The aroma, again, them sherbety sweets. Rhubarb and custard sweets, if you want to call them that. It does smell nice, I have to say. It does. It takes me back to my childhood of, stealing stuff and, getting drunk underage and letting down people's tyres and stuff and breaking their aerials and I'm going to go in. Cheers. Start a bit of bitterness on the front end. Then they can engulfed with this sherbety sweetness of these rhubarb and custard sweets. There is a slight thinness to it. It's one of them beers which is great. You have it the first kind of like mouthful. Yeah, this is great. It's a bit of a, you know, bit of a novelty, and it's really nice. But I think it's one of them beers. It's obviously works. It's doing the job. It's rhubarb and custard. After a while, I think you get a bit pissed off with it. I think I would, because what is coming apparent as more I'm drinking it, you're getting these flavours. Then it kind of like thins itself out with a hint of bitterness. So you could session it. Me personally, I wouldn't session it because I think them flavours are okay. It works, but I'm a savoury person. I'm not a sweet person. If you got a sweet tooth and you love these rhubarb and custard sweets and everything, you will love it. You would really love it. But for me, it's not a beer I would go back to. Give us a proper traditional hoppy ale, and I would thoroughly enjoy that all day. So when you come to these theme beers, if you want to call it, it's great to see breweries experiment, and it's fantastic to see all these different styles and flavors coming out of these breweries. But at the end of the day, it comes down to what you could drink a few of at that percentage. And for me, it's nice. It does the job. It's rhubarb. It's custard. It's doing it. But at the end of the day, I couldn't drink maybe 2 cans would do me, because them sweety flavours would start to get on my tits. One more for the road. I've got to give it a thumbs up. It's doing it, and it's done it okay. It doesn't feel, overboard syntheticness. It does feel okay. It does feel like a beer still. But for me, boys and girls, I couldn't drink too many of them. So, don't mess with Yorkshire. Don't mess with Yorkshire. Give it a go. Thank you very much for watching this one. As ever, please subscribe. Murder me in the comments. Tell me exactly what you think about this one. And I shall see all of you again on another one. Cheers, everybody.